Good morning, everyone. If you can gather around, we really appreciate everyone being out here today for this gallant occasion. This is a great event, and we're really excited to have everyone present as we embark on this historical moment. We're talking about the Dunbar Theater that has a lot of history in itself. And we know that on this December morning, we're just excited to move it to the next level. And so I'd like to seize the opportunity to really show appreciation to our local media and representatives that are here, Senator Olitha Faust-Godot, Representative Gail Finney, Representative Rod Houston, Kenya Cox, and Councilwoman Representative Williams. At this time, I'm going to ask Senator Olitha Faust-Godot to come and say a few things to you guys, and then we'll just go right down the list, and we'll have Mr. James Arbertha to come as well too, as we've gone have some of the others to come at this time. So at this time, would you please put your hands together as we invite to the podium Senator Olitha Faust-Godot. Right behind me.
Good morning.
Right,
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning. I am excited to be here today, and I want to give thanksgiving to God for Mr. James Arbertha. Mr. Arbertha, I want to thank you personally and on behalf of the 29th Senate District for your vision, for you caring about our community. I know Representative Gail Finney and City Councilwoman LaVonta Williams and everybody here are excited about this day. Mr. Arbertha, your commitment and your dedication of bringing jobs to our community, you have brought housing development to our community. You have brought the Save-A-Lot grocery store to our community, creating jobs, and now the restoring of the historical Dunbar Theater. I'm excited that children will have the opportunity to come here and display their talent. We can have weddings here. We can have community meetings here. We can, showcase our fashionetta young ladies and botillion young men. Mr. Arbertha, this is wonderful. Economic development here, creating jobs and building up our community. And I am proud and honored to be a member of Power CDC. And I grew up in this neighborhood. And so it is exciting to me to see us continue the legacy of all the people who have come this way. And again, thank you so much for coming out today, and thank God for the wonderful weather here so that we can honor Dunbar Theater, which is going to be a performing arts a theater in our community. Thank you, Mr. James Arbertha, and I want to now introduce the next speaker, Mr. Marvin Stone. He is a community leader. He is one of the pillars of this community. Again, Mr. Marvin Stone. Thank you, Mr. Arbertha.
That's quite a reference, Stone and Pillar. This is such a great moment in the life of the 9th Street area. And as it had been said before, Mr. Arbertha really deserves a lot of credit for just having a vision for restoration of this historic place. Because when you think about it, there were at least 7 movie theaters in this town, and we could go to none of them unless we sat way in the back of the theater at the top of the theater. But growing up here in Wichita, in this area, this was the hub. We had a grocery store to the east. We had a drugstore right on the corner of 9th and Cleveland. And 9th and Cleveland was the place to be if you wanted to be seen. The Dunbar Theater, and I know a lot of you are too young to remember that what a dime could do for you, but back then it would get you in the theater, and you were happy about that. I attended Wichita the Wichita Elementary School, Dunbar, which was right to the south of us on the corner. And it was a great day when this theater opened. We got a chance to come over and see what was going on. But for the most part, when you think about the Dunbar Theater, you think about all of us. And I see a lot of us in the crowd now who were here when this Dunbar Theater was going on. It was the most magnificent thing in our area. When I think about this time of the year, I think about the organizations, Emmett Temple, the Sextons, those people who provided for the children in this area. And we had inside this place Christmas celebration, and every child in this area who came got a bag of Christmas goodies. So this place is really important to this area, and I am so happy to be part of this and to congratulate those who had the vision to continue to move on with this project. So let this not be our last chance to stand in front of this theater, because we're standing right now in front of history. And I thank you all for coming in this weather. And now I want to introduce you to the person who is just moving everything out of the way. Whatever's in her way, she moves it, because she is definitely in love with her community and the people who are in the community. Represented, not representative, she hasn't moved on yet, but our council person, Levanta Williams.
Good afternoon. This is one of the best afternoons that I've had for a while. So I thank each and every one of you for being here to help us to celebrate. And I thank Power CDC for all of the things that they continue to do, for the vision that they continue to have, and for following through. You know, it's been said that you can't know where you're going if you don't know where you've been. I have been here, right here, and I am so excited about where we're going. I would get off the bus at 9th and Cleveland because I would have ridden downtown, and I came back to 9th and Cleveland, go inside Turner Drugstore there and have an ice cream float at the counter. So there are many things that are here. I've been here, and you know what? I'm excited about where we're going. The Dunbar Theater was a place to go and spend all day on Saturday. I think this was my mom's babysitter, because she would let us out of that huge station wagon. Remember, there were 9 kids, and I was the oldest. When I got here, I would buy a sucker, and it's called a slowpoke. You don't know what a slowpoke is. It was caramel, covered in chocolate, on a stick, and I made it last throughout the whole movie. I so look forward to being here every weekend because my grandparents lived right down the street. Across from them, the YMCA. That's where I've been. Again, that's where I've been. Where am I going? Power CDC is reviving this building and turning it into a performing arts center. A place where our young people, our young adults, and our kids can come and continue to study the arts. Statistics tell us that students with an education rich in the arts have higher GPAs and standardized test scores, lower dropout rates, and even better attitudes about community service. Don't we need that for our young people? Yeah. These benefits reaped by students, regardless of their socioeconomic status, are very, very important. Through the arts, we will strengthen students' problem-solving and critical thinking skills. Through the arts, we are preparing our young people for the work ahead of them as adults. Look at the young lady that was given a $44,000 scholarship just this week. That young lady is profound in dancing. She has been dancing for the majority of her life, And I'm not saying that's the only thing that got her that scholarship, because she is a bright young lady. But we want more of those scholarships. That's where I'm going. That's where I want to go. Houses are being sold in this area. Business is coming back. That's where we're going. That's where my vision is. And step by step, and I so thank Power CDC and Mr. Arbertha for celebrating every little step that we're taking in order to reach our vision. And step by step, we will make this the vibrant community that it once was, filled with young people coming to the Dunbar for music, creative writing, drawing, and dance. These are the skills that are being sought by businesses in the third millennium, creative workers and thinkers. According to Dr. King, the time is always right to do the right thing. And I really feel that this is the right thing. This is where we're going. I do get choked up because I'm excited to be a part of the history that is being made here today. And I implore you to be a part of the legacy that is being restored. So without further ado, the lights above us, I hope, are getting ready to come on. I would like to turn your attention to the newly restored marquee above the historic Dunbar Theater. Mr. Arbertha, would you please come forward as we do this as well? Okay. We'll edit that part. I would like to turn your attention to one of the many enhancements that you will see in this project, a new marquee. We've only just begun. Oh. And let the lights come on.
It's finna come on. If he ever get back there.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
Let me see.
That's great. Wow. Look at that.
This was a long time coming, but as long as it comes, that's what we're waiting for. The vision by Power CDC, Mr. Arbertha, and the rest of this community is about to take place. So I bring to the podium now, as he tries to hide, Mr. Arbertha from Power CDC.
Thank you, Councilperson, Councilman Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, dreams come true.
Yes, they do.
This is about the dream. This is probably the third phase of the dream. The last phase of the dream, I hope, will come somewhere in 2014. That will be the last dedication, and it shall be the opening of this theater with a performance that will be remembered forever. I want to thank all of you for your support, because whether you realize it or not, you have supported this project, and I'm going to ask you to continue to support this project. I want to end by saying, dreams come true.
Thank you. Again, we'd like to thank each of you for being here. If you have not been inside the Dunbar Theater, please make your way inside, because soon this will be the last time you'll see it in the condition that it's in now. We will be celebrating the next step soon. Thank all of you for being here, and please continue to see the vision that we all see. Thank you for being here.